Hi everybody, this is Jason Southwick here at Marshall Street with something different for me, very exciting. What's behind Marshall Street? Follow me. I guess it starts here, kinda. This is the garden. We got Christmas cactus, a bunch of spider plants, they're all the same spider plant, kinda. Got some geraniums, fern plant, don't know what those are, some clover, jade plant. Come on out here, I'll show you the garden. We got some hanging stuff, Gerber daisies, portulaca, Hungarian wax pepper, a petunia with a lot of little worms eating the petunias. We got a trailing begonia, sweet potato vine, million bells, still don't know. Called a hugel pile. And it originally started with a pile of wood. Covered it with dirt, covered that with compost, and then around it made a wood chip garden. The idea, instead of using dirt, we used wood chips. We put like about a foot of wood chips in. We covered it with cardboard. Planted mostly strawberries in here. I think the second crop is mostly past. There's this occasional here. Up top we got some blackberries. And this is interesting. Well, here's some beets with leaf minor. Strawberries. Here's the raspberry patch. I mean, we picked them today, but there's always more. There's tons of them. These are delicious. These are the best ones. The yellow ones, these are fantastic. Oh yeah, there's way more. All right, these are crazy. These are compost bins. I use some of the compost, then I plant in them. Never have to water this stuff. That's another thing about the hugel garden. You don't have to water it that much. I never watered that cucumber plant. And I'll take a bite of a habanero. Summer squash that came up on their own. Yeah. They're doing well. Yeah. A lot of marigolds. They're good for a lot of things, especially looking pretty. We've got some kale that the bugs don't like. Brussels sprouts. We've got one kind of carrots here. We've got late lettuce. These are really good. These cherry tomatoes have been producing for like over a month. Another bed of peas just starting. These are edible pods. I'm getting full. Chives, dill. Excuse me, that's marjoram, that's rosemary. And that's, I can't remember what that is. That's that Indian curry. That's a curry plant. I don't know what to do with that. I picked all of these yesterday, but...
There's one right here.
Yeah, and this is a little bit smaller than the one I picked. This is very productive. These like to be watered. Some of the stuff irrigated on a timer. But as you can see, I'm using more and more wood chips between the beds. I piled a lot of wood chips on the beds. I pile wood chips. I'm not going to remove them. I'm just going to move the wood chips out of the way in the spring and plant underneath them. It's like the other one. We laid out cardboard. We put a couple of those bins of compost down. We covered it with like 10 inches of wood chips, which has now become like 5 inches of wood chips. Planted watermelon. You know, some tomatoes here. They're unstoppable. I've stopped pruning them. Got some eggplant. If I only knew how to cook this. I'll pull it up. Horseradish looks like. Look at the fungi in the wood chips. This is what. Oh, this is going to take 2 hands. This is what horseradish looks like. If you want some horseradish, come to Pyramids. We're actually in the front of the house now. And please get some, because it's kind of out of control. This is Jason Southwick here at Marshall Street. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the garden.